Well, good evening, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy time zones, right? It is Monday. All the live long day. Very cold, very snowy up here in the great state of New Hampshire. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Yo, DC, what's good, my guy? Philly! What's up, hombre? Yo, man. Hurts looked like he was all perked up at the end of that game, man, with his knee injury. Dude almost dropped an F-bomb and was just like smiles for miles. Granted, they won the game, so I'm not trying to take anything away from him. But that guy looked like he was on some good shit. Like, wowzers, he looked good. Phil, what's shaking, brother? Yeah, man, I'm sorry about last night. Look, and let me just say, like, if we make, like, tentative plans on Sunday, I mean, I guess it should just go without saying, just ping me. You know what I mean? Because if I'm upstairs just vegging, like, sometimes I just don't even think about it. I'm just like, nope, I'm just locked in. Like, just ping me, dude. If we're gonna play some games, want to play some games, don't be shy. Ping me. Ping, 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 ping. Get my attention. But yeah, it was a very exciting weekend of football, though. It was a good weekend of football. Ben Johnson's going to Chicago. That should be very interesting. Oh, that's a bummer. But yeah, it was good, like that. So, like, I was watching the Buffalo-Baltimore game, and I used the word watching very loosely because I was just, like, I had the game on, like, my phone on Twitter, so I couldn't actually, like, watch the game, but I was just watching, like, in real time. You know what I mean? I was basically watching, I was basically just watching, like, a box score. In real time, but that was insane, dude. Good game. Noir, good evening. Thank you. Something good entertainment came on. I got you. We do what we can with what we got. Want to bust out the book real quick? Absolutely. Let's do it to it. Yeah, let's book it up. Bored out of your mind? You want to come run some book action? Because then, yeah, server maintenance at 11 p.m. Eastern. So in 8:55, 9:55, 10:55, we'll probably wrap in about 2 hours. Have any of you gotten word from Mecha Break yet? Either? By the by. Wow, that's so messed up. Boo. No good. Swear to God, man, like, I feel like that's usually my luck. Everybody gets the word, and then it's just like, oh, man, like, I want to get the word. Like, why won't somebody give me the word? I would like some word. You know, like, can I have some word, please, sir? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I wrapped up before we got on downstairs into the studio tonight. Wrapped up Omega Ruby's Delta chapter. Really good. Really good. Omega Ruby was good. And that was a good play. I kind of like, I had picked it up earlier, and then like I put it down because I was like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I just wasn't really feeling it. And that's when I went back to I went back and I restarted Black. Black was awesome. And then I was like, all right. I was like, well, instead of like jumping right into Black 2 immediately, I was like, I'll just hang on, sorry. Oh, what a wench. It's about to get real. Banger and a half, dude. Hell yes. Go on ahead, I just shut the game. Oh no, it's all good. I'm just finishing up 86 on the... Ooh. Hot diggity. No diggity, no doubt. And ice weapon, pass. And scene. I don't remember. Oh yeah, yeah, the Delta chapter. It was really good. Omega Ruby. So now I'll go back to like the battle island. I'll do a bunch of that, but oh yo, Noir, it's all good, fam. Appreciate you watching, dude. But yeah, Omega was good. It was real easy though. Super duper easy. Oh dear. Really easy, but really fun. And being able to get just oodles and oodles of legendaries was a good time. Leviathan, Leviathan. Yeah, we get it, bro. Where is he? Hell yes. Hell yes. Get your water pony, Phil. Dang. Sorry, bud. How did you like the long cutscene? I don't think I did the long. Did I do the long one on Friday? I don't even remember. It didn't seem like overly long, unless I'm just fried. Being fried is normal too. That's just a day in the life of my noggin. It's unfortunate, but I just gotta play the ball where it lies. The one out, yeah, dude. I don't remember being stuck in that one for that long. Maybe I did do it, yeah, and I just truly don't recall. Trying to rack my brain. Dunsville. That's a crag heart. The old crag heart. Maybe it was making it longer because I was sidewalk. Could have been. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did do it. I honestly just don't. I feel like recalling that I was stuck in something for that long. Sorry. Before the frog bit? You always want to wait to reset till we do all the easy ones? How come? Like, does it matter? I mean, clearly, if you're telling me to wait, then it must matter. He's got a real swell-looking sword, too. It's pretty gnarly. When you reset it, marks a different one as done. Oh, okay. Was not aware of that. So if it marks an easy one you haven't done yet, the point's wasted? Oh, okay. Yo comprendo. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it marked off Void Arc, Alexander, and Frontline, which I guess that's pretty good because I didn't want to do any of those. That would have been insanely long, so maybe I just got lucky. Light Noir, are you talking? Is it the one? Not the one before the frog, maybe? I'm trying to think when we had the meetup with Mama Bear. After the frogs, before the mother. Yeah, I don't remember. I know. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I don't even remember my own mother's birthday. Oh, the one in the court! Yes! Okay, yeah, the one in the court was dope. That was real good. There we go. Yep, okay. I needed some reference points. We're good. We're good now. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe just because I was in the zone or something. It didn't seem like overly long, but yeah, like you said, maybe because you were also side watching me, it made it even longer. And scene. Well, all right. I said good day. Nidhogg's Rage. Phew. God, this one still hits. How was your guys this weekend?
Slaves come down!
Nidhogg has summoned Rayquaza. Hell yes. My boy. Sorry, big dog. Ooh. What whistle is this? Wowzers. Birdie. Well, all right. Sadly, it plays the second song and not the first. No. Yeah, just listen to like the real calm, chill Heaven's Ward. Like, yeah. Please and thank you. Dark whistle. I mean, yeah, I guess if I've already reset, so all right. Dude, I finally saw like pictures of a side-by-side of the 5090. Not nearly as thick with 5Cs as I thought it was going to be. Considerably less chonky than the 40 series. Because I feel like everything has just been getting thicker. Holy mackerel. Gee whiz. Damn dog, I'm sorry. Yuck. I'm sorry. Hey, Grumpy, how are you, man? Another pony, eh? Arcadia, how are you, bud? Bro, everything is all out of whack. I have an itchy back. Grumpy, glad that you had a good time with 7 Remake. The Yuffie stuff. Yuffie stuff's good. I know we've talked about that. Yuffie stuff is good. Having to babysit? Spent the day playing Remake and watching Gundam Seed since I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. No, it's all good. We're gonna pick up, we're gonna sail the seas because Netflix has done a very shoddy job. They've definitely, with all the love in my heart and soul, how critical I am of Falcom and only partially voicing shit. That's what Netflix decided to do for a couple of episodes. It was like, dude, what the fuck are we doing? It's so bad. And it's not even like side no, dude, it's like main characters. We legit got trailed. We got trailed. But yeah, how did you feel about the, because you finished Vanilla Remake, right? You're gonna start the integrated stuff. The briny deep. Please, sir. Dang, that was real close. That was super duper close. I may skip it. It's Gundam OG story without the old school charm or no new school animation quality. I don't know. Just the anime in the early 2000s is generally awkward. Well, I know Phil had made the comment about how they basically just ripped like OG's story like right from the rip, like right from the get-go. So now I have to shuffle, though, because I have 7, right? Because I can't shuffle after 7. Right, that's how it works. So chance at 1, maybe 2. Should I see, I don't know. Well, okay, we'll do this, and then before I place the next seal, I'll decide if I should try and get greedy and go for it and do another shuffle. But so Grumpy, give me your takeaways from Remake Story and how you felt about it. Let's get angry. Well, all right. God damn, dog. Please tell me you get it. He got it! Did you get the ice pony? Yeah, I think you got the ice pony. Right? Yeah, you did. GG's. Nice. Woohoo! All right. Feels good. All right, so hang on. Remake story, it's fun. Mostly 7, just with some weird writing bits that are either fluff or don't really accomplish anything, like saving Wedge only to just kill him when he adds nothing. It's the camaraderie, bro. Or killing Barrett only to bring him back 30 seconds later. It's the power of friendship. I'm just throwing cold water all over your hot takes. And the awkward time to fight Destiny at the very end is kind of shoehorned in. I feel like that's the thing, like it's the alternate timeline. So like that's what I'm interested about with Rebirth, to see where it goes. But yeah, like that has been, obviously I've been vocal about it. All the fluff and all the filler that they put into Rebirth, and by fluff and filler I mean all the mini games. Every time I saw Jeff on screen, it was mini games, and it's like I don't want to have to do all those. And I know I don't think that they're all mandatory, and I hope none of them are, but like I don't want to get stuck in minigame hell for friggin', 20 hours. Like that sounds like a dog shit time to me. But also, yeah, man, they're taking one game and splitting it into 3 parts, so they gotta add a whole bunch of fluff. I think I'm gonna get greedy, and I'm gonna try and shuffle. Fuck it. They're pulling a Hobbit? Yeah, because even, oof. Alright, well. Uno mas. Which one do you want to do, Phil? Yeah, because a friend of mine that has read The Hobbit, he's like, dude, he was like, it didn't need to get split into friggin' 3 parts. We can do Bahamut Raid if you want to save the point. Yeah, sure, man. It doesn't really matter to me. Whatever you feel like doing. Oh, yeah, because that's lickety-split too, right? Good evening, Rhea. First column, 3rd row down. First column, 3rd... Oh, right there, yep. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. I just wanted to see it, that's all. But yeah, that's been my lingering concern about Rebirth. I talked with Jeff over the weekend. He said he had a real good time with it, which is good. And like I've heard a lot of people say that like the story itself was a good time, which is good to hear. It's just, yeah, it's that constant like in my head that I don't want to be doing a whole shit ton of mini games. Like woof. But yeah, for me, Seed kind of whatever right now. At least like 10 episodes in. Definitely not bad, but also not feeling memorable to me. So what do we have outside of... Like, what do we have left? We have like Seed and some other stuff kind of like thrown in there in terms of Gundam. And then what is it? Witches something or other, which is like basically Stellar Blade. Not Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. Sorry, I'm brain farting. Oh yeah, Wing. Still got Wing. For show. Whoa. Hey there, Buster. That wasn't very nice. Me again? Rude. There's still a good chunk of side shitty stuff left. Gee whiz. Fuck is going on right now? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. All right, there we go. Oh, killed the ads too fast? All right. I was like, well, server maintenance now, I suppose. Keep putting some remake off because I don't want to do the side questing. Plus, the end battles took a strange combo of frustrating and boring. I think like the thing about remakes, like the end fights, it's it's more like the brain juice that I get, like the theory that it's Kadaj and the other two from Advent Children, without so much as saying it. I thought that was kind of neat. Like, I don't think you've seen Turn A, right? And then there's Victory SD Gundam. No, I have not seen Turn A now. I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Wing, but that was it. That's when I was sick. So, and then I felt like I was cheating on you guys for anime nights, so I stopped watching. I felt like I was cheating, so I had to quit. And I was like, nope, I'm sick and I'm out of here. Felt like I was cheating, so I couldn't do it. Loki thought you were gonna pop those. I was like, no, don't do it. I know these ones are bad. Hefe, what's up, my guy? Your ears must have been burning. I wasn't privy to any of your theory crafting for your start of Nayuda. I was there afterwards, and nothing. Boo. That's all good. What can you do? Idleshire. No. We can jump into Macross for transformable mech. Yeah, Jeff, because I was talking about every time, like, I was, with all due respect, I was avoiding you in your streams while you're doing Rebirth, just because it's something I'm going to be getting to here soonish. And I was like, every time I saw an image of you on the screen, it was like you doing mini games, and I was just like, bro, like, and it's not like, obviously this is nothing against you, but it's just this like thing in the back of my head where I go, I don't want to get like stuck in just a ton of mini games, and it's just gonna be like throwing me off the main story. It's like, bleh, please, no. Wait, do I have tomes for days? I mean, that'll put me at the 2 grand mark, so. Yeah, to level up feels good. I'll take a new one, please. Oh, I'll have to get it tomorrow. I'm sorry. Derp. You have to also think about how I'm a sucker for punishment, and I do as much as I can usually. Yeah, for sure. And like, I get it, you're you and I'm me, but that would just be, it's an absolute, like, in my heart and soul, a deterrent for me. It's like, ugh, I got no desire to get stuck in like minigame end loop. And like, I've heard people tell me that, like, dude, if you want 100% it, you gotta. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do any of that. That sounds horrible. Sounds just like a god-awful time. Wait, no, why? Oh, shit, because I didn't start. It was... Oh, I haven't attuned there yet, huh? All I'll say is I don't think it's as bad as what you think. I'll let you play and find out, though. I just, like, it's not a matter of are the mini games fun or not fun. It's just the, from what I've heard from people, just it is inundated with mini games and fluff. Which, and I get it, like, I'm not trying to toss like a negative connotation around it, like, because I'm gonna play it and I'll see how it goes. But yeah, like, you're taking a game and you're splitting it into 3 separate parts. So you can't just, like, beeline it. Bye, Grumpy. Have a good night, man. Like, just so long as they're not mandatory. Like, every minigame isn't mandatory, then, like, that's neat. But, like, if there's gonna be, I don't know, like a really neat weapon locked behind, getting like, I'm going to be like, probably a hard pass. But who knows? My whole fucking train of thought might change in, you know, a couple months when we get to it. Is it Macross or Macross? It's probably Macross. It's not Irish robots. Aye, it's my friend Macross. It's a pint of Guinness that transforms into a robot. Yeah, give me that one. Had enough rest, have you? You never were one for being idle. Right, Vashon bade us come to Megaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me, then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. Just couple of dragoon bros, no big deal. Yeah, it would be great. Just a pint of Guinness that turns into a robot, or vice versa. That's how you change the oil. It's just you have to drink the Guinness, which is what I used to consider Guinness back in like high school. It was like, nope, all we would drink is like Bud Light. And having tried a Guinness back then, I was like, dude, this is like motor oil. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is yucky. And now I love Guinness. Guinness is bomb.com. And I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but for St. Patty's Day one year, they had a Guinness coffee, or like it was like a coffee Guinness. Like, so it was a Guinness beer, but it was, oh shit, that one's gonna end my existence real fast. But it was like, yeah, it was like made with coffee. It was super good. But yeah, Jeff, so like I was saying, I wasn't there for firsthand experience on any of your theories that you've crafted thus far in NIDA. Can you lay a couple on me gently? Honored Scions, you're free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the step should be glad to assist you. Though I have been to Ratatan before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from this sentry at the fountain. Lead the way. Don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Bro, Estinian accompanying us? It's quite the honor. And I don't think I've attuned to all of the shards here, if any. So maybe we'll do that right quick while we're here. Hit me. Hit me one time. First thing I noticed was Naida's hair color. My thoughts are towards McBurn since he's from the other world, and it could be a great tie in his side game to make it canon. Yep. Good. Also, yes. I want all these wild tinfoil hat theories to be true. So that way I can just give double freedom rockets to both Philly and Grumpy at the same time. See, you should have had some of the fucking Kool-Aid, bro. I told you. Have the Kool-Aid. It's delicious. It's the red kind. Temporarily disabled? Maybe I'll keep going this way. I poured that Kool-Aid down the drain. Boo! Boo! What if it wasn't red kind? What about electric blue ice raspberry? Because that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Do you want a real holy shit drink? You mix that with Everclear. And just take it easy, because it's going to be like one of those gorgs that you see college kids pile drive. Kool-Aid needs to be watered down a little. I mean, we could do it. It doesn't have to be like ultra sweet. I'm too not a fan of like the ultra sweet. But like if it's going to be super duper sweet, I just put extra ice in the cup. Because then eventually it just gets watered down. Cray reminds me of someone, but I want to play further to have more theories before I say. Well, why don't you just say what your theory is now? And then you'll find out after playing Trails if you're right or wrong. What flavor doesn't involve Naida is the one I like. Boo! Boo to you! Boo! But like I've said, I want all these tinfoil hat theories to be true, and I want Naida to be canon for sure, because it just seems so odd that they would do that. And they did it in-house, if I remember correctly, too. Just in the midst of anything that they could have been doing, would have been doing, they're like, nah, let's do Naida. They're like, really? Yeah. But like, I want it to not be shoehorned in. Like, I don't think I would take as much joy in it being canon if it was just kind of like wedged in there just to be like, see, it is. Grandmaster Goddess is something related, since there's also another empty bed with the... Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's not even... For me, it's not even Kreha's hair color. It's the pendant that she wears. Like the crest that hangs up. Because then if you look at the cover for Reverie, you look at the Grandmaster's like crest there, and like that was like the one thing that I kept locking into, which it could just be a whole bunch of poppycock, which again, it'll, you know, we'll play Trails and find out. It's okay, but I don't know. I'm long for they didn't just like do Naida in-house for nothing, like out of nowhere. It's got something. It's something. No, that's right. It's not. Because I've gotten that one. I've gotten that one. Didn't get that one. Oh, yeah. It's going to show me all the ones that I did get. I believe Kondo is cooking, and he's just waiting through this blow our minds. By the time we have an answer, Youngblood will be in high school. Be a high school student? Could be. Golly. Okay, so that's one I haven't gotten to yet. Yeah, because I kept getting... Go to this one. You know what? In my humble opinion, Kondo should stop doing, though? Lending out the Trails IP for like thirsty fucking mobile gacha games. Like Trails tie-ins. Because, dude, tell me you saw the trailer for that one. It's like Risha bare ass, and then it's just like jiggle jugs, and it makes like the silly noise. Bruh. Like, good lord. Oh, dude, you should watch it. It's hilarious. Great for a laugh. All you need is like 30 seconds and you get the gist of it. It's hilarious. Man, Youngblood high school student blows my mind. He's gonna be in first grade next year. That's some other craziness too. All right, so now we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4. No. No, I didn't get that one, so I gotta go up and around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're not really missing anything other than, like, just a really good laugh. Like, that's it. This is a great laugh. And now do I go? Yeah, okay, here we go. Up and around. Do the old spiral staircase. Am I going to get locked out? Is this VIP? Nope. Okay, we're good. Ayaz! Was that one downstairs? No, it's right there. Good. Now go back and get this one. Huge. It's huge. Then we'll go scoop this one. And then what's left down there? Airship landing and Megaduda? Other than the old main crystal. Hot dog. Daybreak, soon. Monster Hunter, soon. Xenoblade X, soon. Lunar 1 and 2, soon. Switch 2, Tech Party, soon. Lots of soon. It's really good. This is like the first quarter of the year. And that's the part that's pretty mind-boggling, truth be told. It's the fucking first quarter of the year. Like, holy shit. Pirate Yakuza Suikoden remaster so many games. Yeah, and, oh yeah, because I was gonna say Grandy is already out. Yeah. Suikoden 1 and 2. Golly gee. So many games, not enough time is right, man. Although, if I had to choose between like 3 months to myself to just play games or like a medically induced coma to just nap for 3 months, I'm gonna take the nap, truth be told. I'll wake up, you know, probably sore, but just all the sleep I've missed out on in like the past couple of years, I'll just get it back. I'll get it back, and then we'll play games for sure. I need a nap till Wilds comes. Depends on the time of year for my decision. What decision? Are you LeBron James in it? Are you going elsewhere? Put me on Ice Between Trails games? Oh, Napper games? Yeah. For me, it's nap. The games will be there when I wake up. Put me on Ice Between Trails games. Whew. Ah, Master Vance, I presume. I understand you're here for an audience with the Satrap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. The Satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radatan. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetheryte disabled. As such, I will provide you an alternate path. First, please ascend to the steps next to the fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on a Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. Within, you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. Holy mackerel. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Yeah. Good thing we attuned early. I'll probably pick up while Wild's on Steam since it's crossplay, and I know a lot of you are going to be playing. Yeah, dude. It's going to be a good time. I guess now, honestly, what I'm waiting for is, Oh, I didn't get the airship landing. Whoopsie daisies. All right, so I guess I can't. Go up. I just need that Mecha Break release date. For crying out loud. I thought for sure the Game Awards was going to be like, hey. And they're like, guess what? You can wishlist it. It's like, bro, fuck off. I can already. It's been wishlisted. Since forever. Since the first beta. And they were like, haha, you can wish list it. Dude, it's, come on, please. I want to play robot games. Heading to Megaduta, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshop on Raveda fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Well, alright. You know what's also coming out next month is, new season of Shorzy, which I'm very much looking forward to. After. But yeah, that was like the biggest blue balling of all. They were like, tune into the Game Awards. I was like, oh shit, man. We're okay. I was like, we're absolutely getting a release date for it. And they're like, wish list it. It's like, I hate you guys so much. If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Megaduta. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps and then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. I can. Lothar's shaking handsome. Yeah, Letterkenny is wicked good. See, I had binged Shorzy, and then I was like, I'll give Letterkenny a try. Letterkenny equally as good. Not as good, in my opinion, as Shorzy. Like, Shorzy came out of left field and just, like, gut punched me in the fields. I was like, it was so good! I remember passing by here with Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life is yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squawk! What else I recommend? Corner Gas is basically Lothar's... Oh, really? Is that on Hulu? Well, I think I lucked out because Shorzy's on Hulu. Just, is it like Canadian Clerks? But it just takes place at like a gas station? Like, I was hoping and praying for a long time that we'd get a new season of Trailer Park Boys. And then they just, like, they did the cartoon, and it just seemed like there's no chance that they're going back to, like, the actual show. I hold out hope that they do, but even, like, I think it was season 12, it got kind of, I was like, nah, right. I was like, eh. Greetings and welcome to Megaduta. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course, we have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber if you would please follow me. It's like Canadian Seinfeld, just not as crude. Nah, pass. Sorry! Love you, mean it. I don't like Seinfeld. Not a fan. I'll give it a try, though.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Likewise, big homie.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh, damn, dude.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
It's like when we had Bella, she used to get chub rub on her back legs.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
'Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Thought for sure Estinian was going to chip in somewhere, somehow.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
Guilty as charged.
I know of his clash with Omega, and the long slumber which was his price.
Hell yeah,
Yet
dude.
even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsummer's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Pour one out. Pouring out again. Pour a couple out. Pour a couple more out. Pour an entire case out.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Excuse me.
Ah, apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Tis I
Hit the deck!
must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Lothar's real good, man. How's the family doing? You guys doing good over there? Beyond the wall? Damn. Real good exposition. Lots and lots of. So, what were you and Vitra talking about? Nothing. Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. Fun detail of Vitra to show how much he values his connection to man is that he's the only dragon we've met who speaks our language. The rest all use telepathy to get their meaning across. Oh, dude, you know what? Yeah. I guess I just didn't think of it that way. I was just like, you know, maybe, I don't know, because it's Endwalker. I was like, they're just going to do something different now, and he'll just speak whatever language. I never really considered that it went that deep. Doing pretty good. Youngblood's got a little bit of a cough thing going on, but, you know, Mrs. Neo's good. She got to work from home today. But yeah, man, I mean, we're all still doing, thankfully. He's okay, though. Like, he's good. He's just got a cough. Some cough medicine at bed, and, you know, it'll take its course, as it always does. Oh, some Archon loaf? The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard. Yeah, it's always an experience, that's for sure. Okay, I guess whatever. I'm taking a shortcut. Sue me. From here, we're supposed to follow the path on the left past the mulberries. Damn, dog just came from this way. All around the mulberry bush. What is it? The farmer chases the weasel? Is that what it is? Huge. Dude, Lothars, that sounds awful. It like, so obviously we got snow yesterday into today, and then it warmed up, you know, it was clear blue skies, nice and sunny, so it melted stuff, but tonight it's supposed to be like -2, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like 7. And then on Wednesday it's supposed to be, you know, the next couple of days it's supposed to be like single digits, just ridiculously cold. Not as cold as you guys, but holy mackerel. Where the street turns into the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Radzat Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyways, let's see where this door takes us. Creepy ass children's rhyme all around the mulberry bush, the monkey. So it was the monkey chased the weasel. Gonna say, man, like when I was a kid, I thought, like, I remember singing the monkey chased the weasel. And then here I am looking at 40, and I was just like, it can't be the monkey chasing a weasel. No way. But I guess the monkey did chase the weasel. Can I attune yet? Confarn it. Is that really what that's the meaning behind it, Rhea? For real? And here is the Aetheryte Plaza. So far so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here, we just need to cross the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Ring around the rosies about the... No, really? Come on, for realsies? Huh. Alright, I know. Damn, that's wild. I had no idea. I learned that song when I was like 7. Huh. That's why they all dropped dead? Well, gee whiz. Huh. Never too old to learn some new stuff from when you were a kid and just absolutely blow your mind. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated.
You're still like where your head's at, though.
I would set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Is it secret?
Please,
Is it
I
safe?
must speak with you.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come. As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta. And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Yet who has...
That was a bit of a smile.
Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
GG's, fam.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Look at that! Its color is completely changed.
What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Good vibes made
Though
it change
a
yellow.
gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Hell yeah.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
Them good goods. The good vibes.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
All right, of course. Spoke too soon. Youngblood's up and at him. The cough. It's pretty snarly. So I'm sure the dialogue is about to wrap up. So once we wrap up this little bit of dialogue here, that's where, you know, it's 10:16, 45 minutes early, but...
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Urianger straight up looked like he was just gonna slap Graha on the ass. He was just like, just kidding, I'm bowing. Yeah, man, it's the, we heard it coming on yesterday, a little bit in the morning. And then, yeah, just it picked up steam tonight. So, yeah, this is where we'll be buttoning things up. So I'm gonna be on couch duty, but how long does maintenance go for? It's till what time? Like 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we'll wrap here, and then yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, with Youngblood that we'll pick things up here tomorrow night, dudes. So sorry to cut it short, but daddy duty, fam. That's how we fly. Yeah, man. Yeah. Probably gonna be a long night, but I love you guys. Thank you for the good start to the week. Not so good start to the week, but we'll talk to you guys in the AM. Be good. You guys stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys.